I knew you were going to be coming tonight. Not to worry, I am not angry at you for coming in here. Do you see how there was no animals attacking you as you walked in here? That was not an accident. Come, sit down in this chair that I have prepared for you. I knew that you were going to come here. You've been thinking about visiting me for a while now. You do not need to lie. I have this prepared just for you. Am I a witch? Depends on who you ask. Others would say that I commune with the devil. Others would say that I am a priestess of the truth. What do you believe? I know that you are curious. I know that you view yourself as a little bit of an outcast. If you thought you belonged, you would not be trying to see me to understand the future, would you? You have always had a calling for this, haven't you? Well, luckily for you, I can give you a glimpse of your future, of your fate, of what awaits for you. If that would interest you. Does it interest you? Well, the process for this is very easy. You need to do very few things. Oh, do not be upset. I forgive your ignorance. It does not bother me at all. We are all born naive. It is our duty as adults to teach ourselves. And luckily for many of us, there are willing teachers, if you will allow it. Will you allow it? Good. Now, let's start with a simple exercise. I just want you to take a deep breath in as you hold my left palm with your left palm. Okay, you ready? Take a deep breath in. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Good. Now, I'm going to get general. Let me just take a look at you. I'm just going to get very close to you. Stay right there. I'm just going to get a closer look at you. Look into my eyes. Just take that. Take that. Good. Are you ready to begin? Good. The first thing that I need you to do is I need you to cut your palm with this ceremonial knife and put 3 drops 3 drops only of your blood inside of this chalice. Do you see? Do you see this chalice? You are to cut your left palm directly in the center, just like that. Do you understand? Do not worry, this will not leave a scar. It would be a very shallow cut and it will heal quickly. It will be healed by the end of tonight, actually. Do you trust me? If you do not trust me, this will not work. If you are uncomfortable with this, feel free to leave from which the door you came. I need you to cooperate with me. This is all necessary to get the correct results. Do you understand? If you do not feel comfortable with this, leave, because I need your consent throughout this entire operation. Do you understand? Now, again, take this with your right hand. Cut your left palm in the center from the top to the bottom and allow 3 drops of blood to drip into the chalice. Are you ready? Here. 3 drops only. Good. This is perfect. I'm writing your name in this book. It will allow me to get honest results from those above. Do not worry, you are not getting sealed into any type of contract if that is what you are worried about. No, you would have to sign your name if that was the case. This is different. Trust and believe that you will not be controlled by any other force. That would have to be out of your own doing. That's not how that works. Remember, child, you are ignorant of these ways. Now I write full name. It is done. Now, going to light a candle. Hold this candle, child. Hold it. Now, I will ring this bell 3 times and we will begin the reading. Just begin. Now, here I have a little booklet. This is for those that are scared or skeptical. Each time I pull out a card, I will read to you the meaning. I have a very simple way of shuffling. Now, I'm going to allow these cards to tell me a little bit about your past. I know you are skeptical, so I will allow this to prove my validity and the understanding. Let us begin. We have 1, 2, 3. We're going to start off with the farthest away event that you experienced. We have the Knight of Cups. This next past event will be something that you cannot stop thinking about. We have the reversed, the Hanging Man. And this event happened to you most recently. We have the Queen of Wands. I want you to just take a look at these cards here. Just take a look at them. Allow them to settle into your mind. Now, I'm going to scroll through each page. Here. The event that happened to you farthest away in the past is the Knight of Cups. So far, the definition of the card is that you are romantic, charming, artistic, and imaginative. You are following your heart, taking action. You are diplomatic and tactful at work, peace-loving and a great negotiator. You are in love with love itself. Romantic proposals and attractions might be happening to you, and you can be swept off your feet. You've had a romantic experience far in the past. In this experience, you learned some things, but you might have felt taken advantage of from your naivety. but you are thankful that it happened to you because you learned a lot from the experience. You have not had a strong romantic connection in a long time. You are not necessarily looking for any type of connection of that sort, but if it came to you, you would not fight it. There's a knight here, as you look at the card, is at ease. He is focused, but he is not in a battle. And he is riding on a white horse. The white horse symbolizes peace, innocence, negotiation. Take a look at this card here. This is something in your past. Something that happened long ago, but that you still have positive memory of. Next, this is something in your past that is weighing heavy on your mind at this present moment. This is the Hanged Man in reverse. Look at this. How does that make you feel to look at that card? In the reverse. Does that make you uncomfortable? The reverse. I will read that to you. If there are delays, resistance, and missed opportunities in your life, pause for a moment to see things from a different perspective. This is your positive sign that you can now move forward with a new perspective and a renewed sense of energy. This is an experience that you once thought that just made you feel taken advantage of. This experience has made you feel uncomfortable, made you feel like you have been hanging on your head. This experience has recently come back into your mind. You pushed it away for a while, but now you are realizing that hiding has done nothing except make it worse. Now you are forced to deal with it. As you can see, he is here in an uncomfortable position with only one leg on the ground. Not even on the ground, one leg hanging, the other is behind his leg here. That is not a good position. You feel like you were unbalanced in this moment. You feel like you did not have stable footing, and in a way you regret this decision because you know you were not ready, but you forced yourself to be anyways. And now you are paying the price mentally. You see there is a great golden light surrounding his head right here. It is heavy on your mind. It is not going away. It is strong presence, strong force, and it's starting to go out of you, starting to leak. You might be lashing out at people that you care about because of this event. But it is time that you let go. It is time that you move on from this. That you understand that it was a learning experience and not to hold it against you or against other people. The past cannot be changed. The future is yet to come, and you decide what is in the future. The only thing you can control are your actions. That is it. Let go. Now, this is something that happened to you very recently. This is the Queen of Wands. Isn't she beautiful? With her cats and her flowers. Royalty. She's a strong character. I will tell you what she means. The Queen of Wands upright. You are outgoing and full of energy, optimistic and independent. You are accomplishing many tasks and you have an abundance of sex appeal. You are taking charge of things and organizing your life. You have a positive and uplifting energy, unafraid to speak up, and a willingness to stand up for others. Like I said with this hanged man, you were starting to communicate more. It is good to communicate positivity. You were starting to realize that there can be better experiences in life, that you do not have to hold on to things that happened in the past. You are stepping into control of your mind, of your life, and of your power. And Recently, you are feeling very good about yourself, especially when you release this negative energy that you've been holding on to. She's very yellow. Very yellow. You've been spending a lot of time outside during the sun. This is good. This is good. I want you to remember this cat here, all by itself at the bottom. If you see a black cat, know that everything is happening correctly and that you are participating in the correct actions to give you the optimal life. I want you to remember that. The next thing is sunflowers. Okay? I want you to remember somebody soon close to you will talk about sunflowers. And I want you to know that that person is a good person in your life that you need to keep around. It will be out of nowhere, they will just bring up sunflowers. Remember that, okay? Good. So, tell me. Is my reading of your past correct? It is what I thought. Now, you want to know about what is in store for you in the future, yes? Okay. You are going to get 7 cards. This is 3. This will happen first. These will be minor events. These will be major events. Typically, these will happen further out. Now, I need you to pick a card. Pick any of these cards here. Which one is calling to you? This one? This one will be directly influential. Now I'm going to put these cards back. Take a minute to really ruminate with the energy of the cards around you. We'll be picking more cards later. Alright. Okay, let's take a look at minor events that will be happening in the future. Okay. We have 6 of Pentacles here, King of Cups, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of Cups. Both cups are in reverse. So let's take a look at this. 6 of Pentacles. I will read to you what this is. Right here, 6 of Pentacles upright. There is charity in your life. Someone may be generous towards you with gifts or money or with their time, knowledge or wisdom. You may be valued and rewarded for your hard work, or you may have so much wealth and prosperity that you are one in a position to help others and share your abundance. Give abundantly and accept your gratitude with gratitude if you are given. Your work you will be receiving some type of benefit, some type of financial payment here. Here in this card, you have been in the position of a beggar, it feels like, in your mind for a very long time. You are ready to receive generosity. And I see here that there is a balance scale in this hand, in the left hand, which is where you receive energy. I see that things are starting to be balanced in your life. You might have felt like you've been living somewhat chaotically, like there has been no stability, no ritual, no day-to-day expectations, I could say. You've been feeling like every day is different in an uncomfortable way. I'm seeing that once you start receiving this abundance, you will start giving it back as well. The only way to keep energy flowing is to continue the cycle. So once you have received, you have to give in order to receive again. Next, remember, this is a minor event. It will be happening soon. So this will not be a large sum, no, it would not be large, but it will be noticeable and it will help you with the payment that you were wondering how you would pay. This is going to give it to you. Now, next we have King of Cups in reverse. Let me show you what this means. King of Cups in reverse. You can feel overly emotional, overwhelmed, manipulative, or anxious. Focus your attention on your innermost feelings so you can discover the emotions of your subconscious mind and how these emotions affect you. Do not let your uncontrolled emotions make the life choices for you. Perhaps this sum of money that you have received has made you feel a certain way. Perhaps it has made you feel angry that you did not receive it sooner. Perhaps other people in your life have been angry that you received a sum of money as a gift, and they think that they are entitled to it, and so you start to have arguments. I'm seeing that this event is going to make you more uncomfortable. This is going to be the center event that you remember the most out of all of these three. This is the most prominent one. This is the king here with the strongest emotion. And the king here does have both hands occupied, as you can see. So you're going to have busyness during this time. A lot of emotional turmoil and busyness in your life. Perhaps this event will help you to become better human, but also financially help you as well. Getting a little tongue-tied, so I'm feeling like this time of your life is going to be very hard for you to express emotionally. It's hard for me to speak and breathe at this moment as well. You're going to feel it's going to feel like it's going to be hard for you to express your emotions during this time. Now, here again we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 of cups. Nine of Cups in reversed. You may be struggling to achieve your goals, or you may have gotten what you wanted but lost it. Or you have everything you ever dreamed of, but it feels like something is missing and there is a feeling of dissatisfaction and lack of fulfillment. You have pursued material gain at the expense of your spiritual growth and emotional fulfillment. Focus on what you already have and ask yourself how you can better work towards your goals. This is all making a lot of sense now. So this financial gain is going to lead to a lot of these things. You see how they're all going together like this? You're going to, in this period, probably lose some people that you cared about. And here you're going to realize that you have gained a lot materialistically, but you feel very emotionally void because of this loss here. You can see here that his hands are empty and that they are crossed on his chest. Do you see? You're going to feel very guarded and closed off. You see how he's looking directly at the front? He is aware of his situation. He is not allowing himself to be vulnerable. He is very closed off and focused. But he is alone. It's not like here when you were receiving payment you had many people around. You noticed how when the anxiety happened, you are alone and you stayed alone. At least here there was something in your hands. Now you are alone with nothing except all these cups in the front. Do you see? So you are feeling very dissatisfied, but you have a lot of materials here. You have a lot of it, but it is not fulfilling your human. And that is a direct result of this larger event that is going to happen soon. Okay, let's just reflect on these cards very quick. Just reflect on these cards very quick. Okay, and keep these to the side here. Now we're going to look at 3 major events that are going to happen further in the future. These events are going to be indicative of what choices you make after this. We have more cups. 2, 3, 6, 7, 8 cups. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of swords. And we have 3 of pentacles. Okay. Let's begin with this. We have 3, 6, 7, 8, 8 of cups. Seeing a theme of cups in your reading. Alright, 8 of cups upward. You are walking away from situations and abandoning places which can be due to disappointment and reaching your limit. You have the strength and courage to move away from a situation that is no longer serving you. This is a good time for embarking on adventures, self-discovery, introspection, and searching for deeper truths. You see, immediately after you feel this void, you immediately go to find the true satisfaction. Instead of filling it with materialistic goods, you start searching for the meaningful things inside of you. As you can see, you might be journeying to a foreign land, or you might be going back to a place that you once came from, a place that you have not visited in a very long time, but you're going back to experience it with a different perspective. So you have lost some cups, but as you see, with the loss of a material gain, you regain yourself. That is why you are now taking place of what used to be a cup. You are now taking back who you were and growing better. Do you see? Instead of a cup, there is you. You are taking control. You are not allowing just material gain to control. Now, I'm seeing the sun and the moon, so I'm seeing that this process will take a little while. It's going to take many days and many nights for you to really find the courage to start embarking on this self-discovery after this new change that happened in your life. So this is going to be a long process, and this process is going to be in the future, and this is going to take a while. As you can see, this man looks a little old. He's a walking stick. So you might find that it will be a slow journey because he cannot walk very fast. It's going to be a slow journey, and you're going to be forced to take different paths and go through ways slower with more understanding and more patience because you do not have the young body. Do you know what I'm saying? Good. This looks very similar to the Hanged Man that we saw earlier. This was in your past, remember? A negative event that is in your past. Very, very similar. Only difference is the head. It's in a different position. But either way, they are hanging and they are tied. Perhaps you were feeling very trapped in a lot of ways. You were feeling like you were stagnant, stuck. And you feel like no matter what, you cannot escape. This is interesting symbolism, what is happening for you. So this is 3, 6, and 8. 8 of Swords. Okay. 8 of Swords upside down. You are ready to release negative thoughts, find solutions and options, and recognize your power and responsibility in this. Doing this will create room for new things and experiences and will help you become a stronger person. This is exactly what I would have thought with this journey. In this phase, you are really releasing all of these things that have happened in the recent past, and you are really starting to release these feelings, these negative things. You're starting to, in a way, this could be like a chrysalis, like you're in a cocoon. You are, to the outside world, you are more trapped than ever, but on the inside, you are going to be expanding into a butterfly soon. You are taking in all the negative and you will be transferring it into a positive. You might feel like you are guarded, or perhaps you are protected from some other force that is allowing this process of rebirth to happen peacefully. You have your eyes shut, so you are unaware of what other people are thinking of you as you are going through this process. And that allows you to not have any anxiety when you have this growth. This is allowing you to really focus on the growth and not care what other people think about you. This is very beautiful in a lot of ways. You are completely surrendered to the process of growth. And you are releasing anything that does not serve you. You literally cannot even do anything to change. You cannot even stop this process of growth from happening. It just has to happen as part of your life path. It's just going to happen no matter what. And as you can see here, this looks very similar to the mountains in the back, but you see it's slightly different. There seems to be more of like a castle format. So after you've gone through the journey, you are back home in a position, in a place of comfort in a lot of ways. And it's comforting because you have a new fresh perspective, so it just seems like a completely different place. Alright, this place looks beautiful. This looks very similar. This is going to be in the future. You see how we have these palaces in the back? It seems like you are in the palace in this one. Alright, now let's take a look. 3 of Pentacles. I'll show you, read you in the book what this means. It's on the back here. Okay, 3 of Pentacles upright. You are collaborating with others to achieve your goals. You are learning and implementing. Successful projects require different kinds of expertise, and those skills are now coming together in the form of teamwork. You are dedicated to build on your success or to build foundations. You have worked hard to overcome your challenges, and the effort you have put in should be paying off. This is so beautiful. I'm so happy for you. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous future you have here. This is the accumulation of everything that you have gone through. All of these negative experiences, the chrysalis, the growth, you are finally going to experience the growth. This is going to be a long journey in the future, but you will get it in the end. And you see, you are finally back with people again. Isn't it amazing how that works? You are finally back with people again. This whole time, on this whole journey, you started out receiving this. This is what puts you on the path of feeling empty, immaterial. And then you go on this journey by yourself to grow into the chrysalis, and then you're back with people again. Isn't that incredible? Isn't that beautiful? I'm getting chills. I'm getting chills from this reading. Isn't that absolutely stunning? Take a look. Take a look at that. I'm feeling it. This incredible, beautiful story you have going for you. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. So now here I'm seeing that this is the first time we are seeing a woman in this. So perhaps there is now a feminine energy in your life. Perhaps you have found a woman. Could be for any array of reasons. Could be platonic or romantic. But there is now a woman in the picture. This is very interesting, because she seems to be the star of the show in this. This is unique. What does this mean in particular? Perhaps one of the things that you got in this was that you found peace with feminine energy and the femininity within yourself, and you realized that it can be balanced with masculinity as well. This also looks like a possible Talking of a union, this seems like they're talking to someone and these two are communing together. It just seems like I'm getting the energy here that you have really, everything that you have done and learned through this process of growth, you are really truly experiencing the union of everything, and everything is coming together. That's what I'm seeing, the union of the masculine and the feminine. I'm seeing it together. Did you hear that noise? Yep, it is coming together. The union of all the hard work you put together, it is finally coming. It's here, and it is a positive reunion. It's very good. This is a beautiful journey that you have gone through. So now, just take a look at these cards, just how all of it goes together, how it just really blends together and is perfect. Start out with 3, you end with 3. Everything is perfect in this. Just the process of growth, understanding and acceptance before you receive abundance here. This is perfect. You see the alignment and you see how this is pointing up. Up. This means positivity and growth and really having a direct connection with the divine, divinity. Do you see that? This is very, very good. I'm very much liking this. Okay, now let's take a look at the card you picked. Okay, this is interesting. See, he's a worker. He's working and he has a smile on his face. He's happy to be working now. He seems to appreciate and be thankful for this experience. So you got 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 of Pentacles. Let's see, I'll read to you what it means. 8 of Pentacles upright. This is a time of hard work, commitment, diligence, and dedication. You are developing your skills through repeating tasks to achieve mastery of your craft. You are methodically working towards something you want. You are on the brink of achieving great success and fulfilling your ambition. This is just the most perfect combination of cards I have seen in a very long time. After you have found the union and the divinity, you now can go back to work and go back to a previous life that you had with complete happiness and have goals and fulfillment that do not feel empty. You feel so satisfied while doing these things. Incredible. You see the happiness in this man's face from doing this work. You actually have the routine now. You have the repetition. There is no more chaos. This repetitivity, this continuation is bringing you peace and happiness because now you have experienced many things that make you grateful for the life that you have. This is incredible. How beautiful is this? Oh, I'm so glad that this is in your future for you. It will be a long journey, but in the end, the journey will be worth it and you will be so happy that you went through it. This is amazing. I'm in love with this reading. This is so perfect. So perfect. You see now, do you believe? Do you believe? Good, good. Right. Now, I'm going to pick out 3 more cards. So, these cards are going to just be directly related to you in this moment, because as we know, the past and the present either have not happened yet or we cannot change them, so we still have the present moment to live in. These are the last 3. Last 3. These ones are coming to me much quicker. So this makes me feel like your present moment, it's going to feel very quick. You're going to feel like you're going to be in the future that was predicted for you. You're going to feel like you're in that event very quickly. The future event is going to start with that big sum of money that you're going to receive. Okay, let's see what's in your future. Yeah, pardon me, what is in your present. That's going to happen very soon. Look at this, repetitive again. Repetitive again. Knight of Cups again. This time it is in reverse, so this is interesting. I see you eat a lot of repetition, you eat a lot of similar things here as well, you see. Doesn't this look very similar to the one you had earlier? This time it looks like sticks instead of swords, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 9 of swords. Actually, pardon me, those are wands. Alright, you are halfway through a battle, fatigued and drained of energy, but nearly there and close to success. You have resilience, courage, and strength of will. You may be guarded and wounded, you may have had setbacks, but you are gathering your strength and learning from your past failures. This is exactly what I was talking about earlier. Do you remember what I said earlier when we first started talking about in your past? The event that you need to release with the Hangman card? Right there. This is what you're really experiencing this, like I said, you are feeling this. It's pretty good. Okay, next we have Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups in reverse this time. You might feel like you have creativity or intuitive blocks. You may be moody and jealous, someone you trusted turns out disloyal or manipulative, and you are feeling deceived. You might be lacking diplomacy, jumping to conclusions and letting your emotions get the better of you. Think about how your emotions and moodiness are affecting you right now. I'm also getting a vibe that you are struggling to sleep, because a lot of these things are weighing on your head and it's making it difficult for you to relax. But you already know what your future entails. That is very positive, so this reading should help you relax a lot and know that everything is going to be perfect in the end. Alright, and then lastly, let's go ahead and take a look at Page of Cups. Look at this little outfit he has on. He seems very colorful and bright. He has a fish in here. Have you been eating very well recently? Alright, Page of Cups are right. You are receiving intuitive messages and creative opportunities. This is a time of curiosity and possibility. You might receive happy news, important information, invitations to events or romantic proposals. You feel young at heart. You are sensitive and idealistic and have dreamy aspirations. You see, this one is going to be last in the present moment because this is going to happen right before you receive payment. This is why he's very happy. He's feeling full, he's feeling happy. He's dressed very nice. That is going to be the last event that transpires before that transformation and growth happens. This is very exciting, very good, very good. So, now that you have experienced reading, what do you think? Do you believe now? Very nice to just have this information, isn't it? Well, I know that you are also struggling to sleep. That is one of the things you wanted to talk to me about, isn't it? How to relax. I want you to keep this. Do you see this booklet? I want you to keep it. And I want you to take this as well. Whenever you are feeling very stressed, I want you to do a reading on yourself. Okay? That is going to help you to sleep. And whenever you are feeling anxious, I want you to pull cards. Cards that are related to your life. Intuitively, you will know exactly what you need to ask for. Very simple, just take a few deep breaths in. Take a deep breath in with me. And out. In. And out. In. And out. Very good. Okay. Now before we close this reading, we do 3 more rings on the bell. Are you ready? Ready? Perfect. Now we have been closed out. Very beautiful. You had a beautiful, beautiful reading. I hope you find peace in knowing that in the end, everything will be perfect in your life and it will end exactly as it is supposed to. Okay? There will be trials and tribulations, but you will come out with a better sense of self and with a higher quality of life in the end. That is very beautiful. Very privileged to have that experience because not everyone has that. Okay? Remember to always be grateful and to always look for the signs. Remember to look for the black cat and the sunflower that will be coming. Okay, that will be coming sooner than later because the journey to your enlightenment will be happening. Well, good night to you. Good night to you. Perhaps I will see you again sooner than you may think.